Beautiful day here in the port of Southampton, shipmates. Anthem of the Seas here in the middle swing ground. She's off on a 7-night cruise to the fjords. Just back from a 2-night sample cruise over to Le Havre. Beautiful weather in the port of Southampton today. I hope you're all having a good time. I'd imagine that you probably can watch Ships TV here and then be able to get yourself round to your barbecue. Ferry cam not working. Come on, ferry cam. Get the ferry cam working. There we go. I was caught all a hop with the ship departing early. That's why you should subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell. Then if I happen to go early because the ships go early, then you'll be kept in the loop, won't you? Not quite as sunny as it was yesterday. You can see the colour of the Anthem's hull a little easier here. I see there's plenty of shipmates in the chat. Let's go back. Who's in the chat? All the usual suspects, I think. Rab Nesbitt, Kelly Marshall, ahoy there TTC, ahoy Deborah Speller, Leslie R, ahoy there Ellie Murley. So I'm probably looking for Gary the giraffe again, difficult to see from this point of view. Ahoy there Alpha Mama, ahoy there Ellie Murley, yes she is looking for Gary. Gary is the giraffe that's on the back. That's not Gary's proper name, I can't remember what Gary's proper name is. You can see it's quite an bit of an overcast day, but generally been pretty sunny. Look, we're at 19.5, a bit of a gust, perfect for all those interested in sailboats rather than cruise boats. Good view down Southampton waters, quite clear. What was the visibility at? I'll check in a bit. I did see earlier on in the North Star, which is the pod come into view shortly on top of Anthem of the Seas. That was extended up into the sky earlier. I'm getting a good view of the port of Southampton. So yeah, so that's yes, as a good example, we are quite considerably early. We were supposed to have the ships departing at 5 o'clock, but she's left early, so there you go. So that's why you should subscribe and you'll be notified when I go live. Queen Mary 2 later, she's going to the upper swing ground. Norwegian Prima I think is on the move, and she's coming to the middle swing ground, and then Arvia is in the lower swing ground. Everyone's in a swing ground today. What's shipmate Rabner's? What's Rob? Refer to Rob. What's Rob? Oh, sounds like shipmate Rob was on one ship and has now walked on to another ship. Well, that's pretty good timing. At least you wouldn't have to go very far. You wouldn't have to drag your bags too far, wouldn't you? Boy, there, Ray Lindley. They're on Queen Mary 2. Maybe they'll give us a wave later. Shipmate Jan Clapman says, ready here with a glass of sparkling, left hubby watching Arsenal versus Man U. Aha. I hear that Southampton drew today. Oh, there's a good chance they'll get through the next round of the playoffs. We've got the Queen Anthem of the Seas here in the middle swing ground. The Norwegian Prima, she's going to go to the middle swing ground. Queen Mary 2, she's going to go to the upper swing ground. And then Arvia, she's going to the lower swing ground. Plenty of swing grounds. Just noticing there's a small pleasure craft. Following out, that gives you some idea of scale. Only a small pleasure craft, but it looks absolutely tiny, doesn't it? They'll have a fantastic view. Had a great view yesterday when we came back on the Hythe ferry. Really close up to the MSC. Oh, there's shipmate Big Owl Leith. My sister is on the Arvia and her first cruise. Excellent. Well, Arvia is due away at 5:45. We'll see her on the other cameras. Busy day today in the ports. It's certainly busy this time of year. We definitely see increased numbers. Shipmates, the South Wales rail guys, there's absolute chaos at the pool, trying to avoid it by going to the back. Oh, which ship is them? Which ship is that shipmate on then? I must have missed that. You can see that small pleasure craft right up the bow there with the Anthem. Looks like Norwegian Prima and Queen Mary 2 are still stationary. Shipmate Martin Winter says he'll be in Southampton in 3 weeks' time on the MSC Virtuosa. Yeah, I saw MSC Virtuosa yesterday. I think she almost ran me over on the Hythe ferry. Ahoy there, crafty Wizzy. Hello to the captain, ahoy to the captain and the Blue Spanner crew. Shipmate Chippaz 1990 says, what time does Queen Mary 2 leave? Queen Mary 2, well, I'll get you the list back up. Well, I'll wait a second for the list because we've got a view of the Anthem at the moment. You can see the capsule on the top here quite clearly. Let's go for a zoom in to see what we can see on the top. I think there's a lot of people up on the top of the ship. Yep, lots of shipmates up on the top there. That's the capsule I'm talking about. That elevates up into the sky. Gives you a wonderful view. Oh, I can see a flag. What flag was that? Can't really see enough of it. It keeps blowing away. I know someone said they were going to be challenging me with a flag, didn't they? Oh! Scottish and the Scottish Salter and the St George flag. Well, that's fairly easy. Oh, phew, relief. I know someone said they were going to bring on a county flag. I've been having a bit of trouble with the county flags, and I forgot to do my county flag homework last night. Oh, shipmate, the South West Wales guy standing next to the I Fly on Anthem. Mayflower was perfect to watch Virtuosa yesterday. Aha, yes. Yeah, you've got a good view of Virtuosa doing a spin. The I Fly guy, South West Rail guy, is on the back here. Let's have a look. So I think this is the I Fly. It's this wind tunnel. Hey, look, you can see a chap there on the wind tunnel. Or a chap, yes, I should say. A shipmate. That's supposed to be. Come on. Snapping with your focus. And there's someone going up and down. Up and down in the wind tunnel. I haven't tried that. I must say that does look rather good. I probably should try it before I go to the buffet. Otherwise they'll need a lot of extra wind if I've been to the buffet. I'll be rather heavy. You're going up quite fast. It's quite impressive. I think, look, they're standing up. I think that's probably one of the staff. Imagine they know what they're doing. It doesn't look like an amateur, does it? No, I don't think so. And we are currently at 5 o'clock, so already departures are accelerated. This is good. This is good, especially with 4 ships very close together. Quite sensible to get some of them out a little earlier, I feel. Shipmate Leslie Hart says, I'll have a county flag for you in 4 weeks. Captain, I didn't mean it as a challenge. It seems to become a bit of an unnecessary challenge. Like I say, it reminds me of being back at school and having done my homework. Exactly what it reminds me of. Oh no, wrong. Come on, you don't see the time. You already know the time is. Yes, that's exactly what it reminds me of. In fact, I haven't done my homework. Which is sort of quite amusing. I'm just moving the other camera now. Let's have a look. Come on, camera. Yeah, we go. Plenty of shipmates. They probably start waving to people on Town Quay and maybe over to Arvia. They're facing Arvia at the moment. Arvia is on the port side of Anthem of the Seas. There's that, the Scottish Saltire and the English flag. Tend to get a lot of Welsh flags, so maybe they try to balance the flag waving out. Oh, it looks like we've got a barge or something following. Shipmate Steve Arnold says, Anthem is our favourite cruise ship. After being fortunate enough to get an excellent shot off Cowshot Beach a few years ago, after filming 8 cruise ships anchored in Weymouth Bay. Oh, that was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, they were strange times, those. Definitely lots of shipmates up on the top deck at the moment. Norwegian Prima is now on the move. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can. Let's move a camera. Which camera do I want to move to? I'll move to that one. Well, look, Norwegian Prima might well be in view. Yes. And we've got Anthem now on our screens. You can see Anthem past the dockhead. Seeing up through the structure of the building, and if we go back to box cam, there we go, we can see Norwegian Prima. Oh, it looks to, oh, hello, like a water slide down the slide. I'm not sure I've seen Norwegian. I don't think I've droned Norwegian Prima. Probably what I need to do. I'm wondering, so Anthem of the Seas went anti-clockwise. My money is on Norwegian Prima going clockwise. What do we think? Clockwise, anti-clockwise? Place your bets. Or we could also, we've got the Anthem, Queen Mary 2 as well. We need to work out which way she's going to spin. She's spinning at the upper swing round. Got the red funnel chasing down the Anthem of the Seas. To me, it looks like on the Norwegian Prima, that looks like the quickest route to the buffet to me, straight down the water slide. Pick up a plate as you go shooting past, grab a chicken leg. A little bit hazy in port. It's this weather. When it's sunny, you do tend to get a bit of a smog and haze off of the water. Don't think it's as bad as yesterday. Nonetheless, you still get a bit of the haze, bit of reduced visibility. That's Mayflower Park. It's all, the Circus Extreme has gone. Great place to go shipwalking. One of the chaps earlier said that they were watching MSC Virtuoso. I can't remember which shipmate that was. Oh, shipmate Terry de la Mer says on Arvia, and have an aft balcony. Brilliant for taking pictures of Anthem as she went by. Oh yes, absolutely, shipmate. Aft balcony would be, I think, my preference. Definitely my preference for a cabin location. She is just squeezing on at the back. I think she's going to go clockwise. Very interesting stern on Anthem of the Seas. On that Norwegian Prima. Norwegian Prima off on an 11-night one-way cruise to Reykjavik, Iceland, via Zeebrugge, Amsterdam, Bergen, Garanger, Ålesund, Akurey, and Ilsefjord. Oh dear, I'm not sure about my pronunciations on those two. That's Norwegian Prima, 11-night. Very distinctive stern. When we were on the Hythe ferry yesterday, we could hear the music from the MSC Virtuoso as it departed. You could hear the sail away party. I haven't got any numbers because I don't have the radio on at the moment. I should probably put the radio on, shouldn't I?
Followed by a will fly. Norwegian Prima swinging in an altitude of 101, will be followed by Queen Mary 2 from 106.
Still copy, thank you very much. Busiest, the Anthem, please.
Anthem of the Seas.
That is a Western Shell outbound.
Western Shell, thank you. And inward bound UKG Bluefin is approaching Hill Head Buoy now. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
I was hoping we were going to get some numbers, but no numbers from Anthem of the Seas. Well, I might have missed them, of course. I do need to put the radio on. She's in swing mode now, spinning around Napoli. If Anthem of the Seas did this, then you'd get a really good view of Gary, but unfortunately, we don't get a good view of Gary.
I've seen the... Thank you, that's all good. Please confirm you will be outside of the main channel. Okay, thank you.
I was hoping to get some numbers, no numbers. Norwegian Prima, these graphics, all the Norwegian ships have graphics painted over them. But I think I'm not sure if it's the same artist, but different artists, I believe. A lot of them have an environmental angle. A view straight down the starboard side of Norwegian Prima. Oh, she's got quite a distinctive tuck and towards the stern, where beyond the water slide. Oh, I can see that quite a nipped-in stern. Lots of shipmates out on their balcony enjoying this wonderful sunny day here in the port of Southampton. lost the chat again. Where's the chat gone? Any shipmates in the chat? Yes. No, Norwegian Prima spinning clockwise. We could have a little bet. I could run the poll, couldn't I? Which way do you think Queen Mary 2 is going to spin? Very distinctive bow again on Norwegian Prima. Very vertical. But quite snazzy hull graphics, aren't they? I imagine that Anthem of the Seas is already heading. Yep, Anthem of the Seas is already heading quite a long way down Southampton water, having departed jolly early.
Norwegian Prima. Thank you.
I have a look. If I move the camera now, have a look. You can really see that distinctive bow. Not only is it vertical, it's actually positively leaning backwards. Oh, there's shipmate Mr. Eddie 2606. Many thanks for subscribing, shipmate. Welcome aboard. Norwegian Prima, fairly new ship here, only launched in 2022, so it makes just about 2 years old. Capacity for 3,100 passengers and 1,500 crew. Fortunately, I didn't get any numbers today, so I'm not sure how many people on board, but it's...
Pilot boarding station will be for you Alpha. Not at anchor, you will need to get the way in pilot station Alpha.
If it's anything like the ships that have been departing lately, they're all very busy. We are in peak season for the next few months. Looks like she's going quite slowly after her spin. I didn't realise, but Norwegian Prima christened by Katy Perry. Seems like an unusual choice. And we've got the red funnel chasing Anthem of the Seas. Checking on the map, no movement from Queen Mary 2 as yet. The question is she going to go clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Thank you very much. All copy traffic comes westbound Green de Bruges at Spin Concept.
Yeah, very distinctive silhouette on Norwegian Prima. Looks like lots of things going on this top of the superstructure as well. I wonder if that's extensions to the flume rides. Some of them even have go-kart tracks on top of them as well. Amazing. Shipmate Dean Willett says, unusual looking. Yes, I think you're right, shipmate. It is unusual. I think it's good to be a little bit different. Oh, there's shipmate Michael Johnson. Welcome aboard. Many thanks for subscribing. We are very close now, I'd noticed, to 50,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, do think about subscribing, especially like today, where we end up going live early because the cruise ships left early. Risks like Red Funnel's going to have to follow Anthem of the Seas all the way down. Still lots of people on the top deck enjoying this wonderful day here in the port of Southampton. Norwegian Prima passing past the Red Funnel ferry terminal. And I'm just checking, and Queen Mary 2 still hasn't moved yet. Hear lots of noise. I wonder if you can hear it. Oh, you've got your microphone, your outside microphones on. I haven't heard any ship horns yet. I'm just going to start a poll.
Queen Mary 2, Viches, thank you.
Queen Mary 2 singled up, though she's be on the way shortly. Hear lots of shouting. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Let's try. I think we might be hearing from Norwegian Prima. Can't tell. Shipment earlier suggests backwards as an option. Well, yeah, it's a good point, shipmate. I don't think that Queen Mary 2 will go backwards from the upper swing ground. In fact, I know she's swinging the upper swing ground because she's already radiated into VTS. So if I put that option up, anyway, I think you'd be the only person that would select the option of backwards. Although sometimes I think that's not a bad idea. Quite a cunning plan. So it's looking a bit darker down there towards the other end. We've got the Norwegian Prima approaching dockhead. Looks like the Anthem of the Seas is a little bit further south, and so it's a bit darker down there as well. What's going on over in Cowes? A bit murky. Keep an eye on Cowes Cam. We should have should have Anthem with the
Amber light would be.
seas passing eventually. Shipmate Typher 1 says Norwegian Prima sailway party was very loud when I saw depart from berth 46 a while ago at Town Quay, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, I think that's what we're hearing. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I imagine it's coming somewhere from up top. I can see lots of exuberant people waving. Queen Mary 2 may have departed slightly. So currently the poll question is, which way will Queen Mary 2 spin in the upper swing ground? Will she spin clockwise or anti-clockwise or counter-clockwise? I'm not quite, can't remember which way is the English pronunciation and which way is the American pronunciation. Got water slides on both sides. Oh, there's shipmate DD. Take the one. Welcome aboard, shipmate. May, thanks for subscribing. Glad to have you aboard. Very close to that 50,000 subscriber mark, so all subscribers appreciated. Oh, there's shipmate Matt. Welcome aboard. Queen Mary 2 has now moved away a little bit. She did radio in earlier, so she'd singled up. So as you can see, she's just moved away from the dock, and she'll head up here to the upper swing ground. And the question being in the poll, which way will she spin? Currently, the poll is suggesting. I'll see that. Currently, the poll is suggesting that clockwise by 57%. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. I don't have any inside information as to which way that will be. You can merely guess.
Norwegian Prima dockhead will be followed by Queen Mary 2 underway now from 106. The next departure is Arvia, 1745 from 46.
With the shipmate Monk 1 John, welcome aboard, shipmate. Shipmate Alpha Mama says in the US it's counterclockwise. For anti-clockwise. I thought that was the case. What did I write? I wrote anti-clockwise, yes. Good. Managed to not write an Americanism. Not that there's anything wrong with Americanisms, but they seem to creep into my dialogue. Oh, there, shipmate Gino Grigor, I think. I can't quite read it. The mast's in the way. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Mate, thanks for subscribing. Oh, shipmate Terry says most cruise ships spin counterclockwise. The upper spin ground. Ooh. Hi there, shipmate Stephen Roberts. Welcome aboard. Shipmate Terry thinks they're going to go anti-clockwise. Well, currently we are 59% clockwise and 42% anti-clockwise. Like I say, I don't have any information exactly as to which way it'll be. I don't really remember. It definitely spin one way or the other. I can vouch for that. Norwegian Prima just past the dockhead now. We can't quite see Queen Mary 2 on the box cam yet. Slightly off the edge of the screen there. There we go, we've got one of the red funnels coming past. Still polling with clockwise being the preferred direction. See, Anthem of the Seas is already quite a long way down Southampton water. Oh, there's that bow. I think this must be the only cruise ship I know of with a bow that's raked backwards. Could well be wrong. I know there's a few with sort of vertical bows. The Ada ships, I think, have vertical bows, some of them. I think that's the only one I know of with a raked back bow. Shipmate Steph P says that she's picking up too many UK terms as an American. You'll be confusing all your neighbours and colleagues, or your co-workers, should I say. Shipmate Ellie Merley says, in the States, a tornado spins clockwise. It's called anticyclone, not a countercyclone. Countercyclone, that was very strange. Hi there, shipmate Totten 1. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Sound like a local shipmate to me with Totten 1. Totten being, well, do you know what? I can actually show you where Totten is to some extent. Totten is up this way, behind that big container ship at the far end. And that's the Queen Mary 2 just on the very right of our screen there. She's just about to head to the upper screen. Oh, there's shipmate. I can't quite see. If I flick to a different camera, I'll be able to see. Can't quite see. Mini Slim 1. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Sorry, your name was hidden behind some trees and bushes and things. Oh, there's shipmate Ads Fold says, is there any thoughts of a camera to go at the upper swing ground? Yes, I really wanted one at the upper swing ground. Marchwood Sail Club is located right at the upper swing ground, but they are not interested in hosting a camera just yet, which is unfortunately about my only option for a location there. Oh, there's shipmate Julie Walker. Oh, I've just become a midshipman. Many thanks, shipmate. Welcome aboard. Good to have you on board. Make your way down to the galley and grab yourself a mug of grog. Oh, looking a bit hazy, isn't it, out there towards the Isle of Wight? What is the weather? Let's check what's the visibility. 17 nautical miles. That's not brilliant, is it? There you go. There's Queen Mary 2. You can see the red funnel top of that white superstructure. Very unique Cunard design feature. There's Anthem and the red funnel heading down towards Cowshot Spit. Norwegian Prima heading past the refinery here. Hi there, Matt. It says, nice to be here from America. Thanks for the awesome content. Oh, no problem, shipmate. Glad you're enjoying it. Whereabouts in the US are you, shipmate? Are you from the East Coast, the West Coast, or one of those flyover states in between? Oh, hi there, Spider Log. He's just arrived. Shipmate Torrio says, grey, looking great. Yeah, it is looking grey. It's definitely a bit cloudy. Not cloudy, sorry, misty. Hazy. Smoggy. Pick your acronym of choice. Well, the shipmate Bill Cooper, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Queen Mary 2 at the upper swing ground. Question is now, we've got 60% of people suggesting it's going to be a clockwise spin. In case you don't quite know what I'm talking about. There we go. So here's Queen Mary 2 at the upper swing ground. So she could either go clockwise and turn around or anti-clockwise and turn around. I'm not sure which way she's going to go. Don't have any inside knowledge. Just for fun, shipmates. Just for fun. But I don't know that I can make a call on that just yet. Although she might look like she's swinging more. Oh, definitely starting to swing around now. I think it might be the anti-clockwise ones that win it. So that's 41% of the votes, I think, are correct. Don't know. She's still heading towards the swing ground, so don't know. I'm not going to call it just yet, just in case I get it wrong. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time, of course. Shipmate Spider Log says, in our cabin on the starboard side of deck 9, in a balcony cabin, but have nothing to wave. How about a towel, Shipmate Spider Log? Have you got a towel to wave? Are you on Arvia? Yeah, you must have some towels. Towels are good. Hand towels, perfect. I think it's distinctly looking like she might be going anti-clockwise. Oh, the tension. Not sure what that vessel was there. It might be UKD Bluefin and Anthem of the Seas. And then we've got Norwegian Prima heading down Southampton water. And then at the upper swing ground, Queen Mary 2. Arvia due away at 5:45, which I don't think that might be a push because Anthem left early. Norwegian Prima left pretty much spot on time. Queen Mary 2's gone all the way to the upper swing ground. Let me show you what I mean. She's gone all the way to the upper swing ground, where she's turning maybe clockwise, maybe anti-clockwise. Not 100% convinced yet. And then Arvia will reverse out here and turn into the lower swing ground. So that's about 15 minutes away. I don't know. I would think Arvia might be delayed slightly. That would be my guess. Shipmate Lucy Sherman says, wave your life jackets, easy to spot. Now, I'm not sure I can recommend waving life jackets. Hand towels, fine. Those should be pretty visible if it's white. I just think it should be on Arvia, white hand towel. I'm going to call it, I think, yes, if we look at the map now, I think conclusively Queen Mary 2 is spinning anti-clockwise, so it looks like 45% of you are correct. Well done, shipmates. $225 votes. 55% of you thought Queen Mary 2 would spin clockwise. 44% anti-clockwise. I guess 1% probably voted that she was going to go backwards, and that would be Ellie Merley. Yeah, distinctly a little bit murky out there. Yeah, on the container ships down there, beyond STC 5, probably STC 4 or something. Well, their shipmate Bill Cooper says, good morning from Las Vegas. How are you doing, shipmates? Assume your day is going well, although if you're in Vegas, you might only just be heading to bed, I guess. Shipmate Silverback 118 is bringing back some memories. He said it's like clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's like watching Jim Bowen on Bullseye. Come on, look what you could have won. Not sure I could do a Jim Bowen accent. Been some time since I've seen that. Lots of shipmates up on deck on Queen Mary 2. Norwegian Prima. Surprising how quickly they move. So we've got Anthem of the Seas left first. She's just passing at Cowshot Spit at the moment. And Norwegian Prima, she's halfway down Southampton water. There you go, she's down there. Heading out, and then at the top end is Queen Mary 2. She is just spinning around for us. Very slowly, sedately, steadily. And then after that, we will have Arvia departing at 5:45. Well, I'm suspecting them to be a little longer because of Queen Mary 2. I've noticed that Queen Mary 2, I think, seems to be one of the slowest spinning ships. Oh, hi there, shipmate Dartmoor Pete. Many thanks for your super chat. And he says, hi from sunny Devon. I think it has generally been very good conditions everywhere today, shipmate. But I'm not entirely sure. I didn't get a bit of sunburn on the back of my neck, actually. I shall investigate later. Queen Mary 2, just about, I would say, more than halfway through her spin. We've got the Anthem of the Seas. Looks to me like she's just started to turn. She's heading down around Casual Spit. She's Anthem of the Seas off on a 7-night Norwegian field cruise. The Norwegian Prima is off on an 11-night one-way cruise to Reykjavik, Iceland via Zeebrugge, Amsterdam, Bergen, Groningen, Olsund, Akureyri and Ilsefjord. I'm not getting it very well. Not doing very well today. Then Queen Mary 2, she's almost completed her spin. She is off on a 4-night short break cruise to Hamburg via Germany and then coming back. Ideal to be in Germany, not on a Sunday. Otherwise, everything seems to be closed in Germany on a Sunday. I haven't got any passenger numbers. I've broken the radio and I still haven't got it working. I've got a small handheld one with me, but it doesn't always provide the right data when you need it. There we go, you can see Anthem of the Seas now. Heading round Cowshot Spit. Norwegian Prima. Passing UKD Bluefin at the refinery terminal. And Queen Mary 2 completing her spin. Arvia due away at 5:45 and she's off for a 14-night Mediterranean cruise.
Queen Mary 2, just thank you very much. All copied. Queen Mary 2, yes, Arvia will follow you down the river, and information, all 4 passenger ships will be taken off by, or pilots on the ships will be taken by 1 launch. Over.
Ah, there we go. So that is Arvia is waiting for Queen Mary 2, and that was interesting. All 4 pilots will be on the same launch. So if the pilot of Anthem of the Seas was hoping to get over, maybe have a barbecue, he's going to have to wait until the pilot of Arvia gets all the way round to the Isle of Wight. Arvia off the 14-night Mediterranean cruise via La Coruna, Valencia, Marseille, Barcelona, Alicante and Cadiz. Arvia and Iona. There we go. We can got 2 cruise ships in the one view here. In the very distance, you've got the Anthem of the Seas, and right in our foreground is Norwegian Prima. Yeah, just passing around Cowshots a bit now. Arvia and Iona sister ships. Arvia specialises more in Mediterranean cruises, and Iona more in Northern European cruises. Shipmate Justin Kalaka says powerboat racing next Saturday. Any shipmates in Southampton boarding? Yes, there is. There's a Brown the Island powerboat race. I think it starts at midday Saturday, right off of the Cowshot. So I'm actually thinking about going down and seeing if the weather's good. I'll try and live stream from there. Shipmate Sandra Wright says getting hazy out there. It is getting hazy. What is the weather? Yeah, oh, you're right. It's getting worse. 13.7 nautical miles. It's getting less visibility. I think shipmate VSM Uncle Joe says my favourite cruise is Red Funnel, I think is what he's saying. I can't see it, it's hidden behind something. Oh, he's on the Red Funnel, yeah. Yeah, we all enjoy a good cruise on the Red Funnel. Queen Mary 2 pretty much finished with the swing now. I know she really didn't say she'd finished, but she's definitely finished now. Oh, there, Johnny B. Welcome aboard, shipmate. You're interested in keeping up with the movements here in the Port of Southampton? Like I say, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know I'm going live. Next Saturday, for instance, there are 5 cruise ships departing the Port of Southampton. We have the Aurora, the Iona, Mein Chief 3, MSC Virtuosa and Norwegian Star. That's 5 cruise ships on the Saturday, followed by 3 on the Sunday. Actually have 4 cruise ships departing on the Wednesday as well. The Ada Prima, the Aurora, the Regal Princess and the Queen Mary 2 again. She's obviously back in from her little trip to Hamburg. Shipmate Raymond Morris has just had a thunderstorm with monsoon rain in Gloucestershire. Oh, I'm not surprised. It has that sort of feel to the air, doesn't it? I can imagine thunderstorms and monsoon rain. Mark G says he's also, Mark Spanner says he's also getting some rain. I can't remember where you are, Mark G. I think you're somewhere over that way, aren't you? Shipmate Donna Williams says mega storms here in North Wales. Oh, I think we're quite lucky then, aren't we? We're quite lucky to be getting some relatively decent weather. Yeah, it's looking tricky to see the mainland from the Isle of Wight now. Yeah, can't see Queen Mary 2 Yacht Ferry Camp. She's on the other end of the port. Shipmate Steph P says Iceland's on a bucket list too. Yeah, a lot of Iceland talk I've noticed in the chat here. Oh yeah, the Mark G's in North Staff. That's right. Yeah, it seems to be. I'm trying to work out where these thunder showers are. It seems to be North Wales, Staffordshire. Where was Raymond Morris? He was. Was he Norfolk? It seems to be further up the north of the country. I think we are safe here for the moment. Oh yeah, shipmate MFC Zenith says don't forget Apex Wednesday on her first cruise of the new Southampton season. That's right, we've got the new, I say not a new ship, but new into port, the Celebrity Apex. I don't think we've seen Celebrity Apex before. I have to check my data. Shipmate Carl Arrow says sailed on Queen Mary 2 from Southampton to New York. Love that ship. Yeah, I think that would be the classic journey to take, wouldn't it? The Southampton to New York cruise. Yeah, you can see the slightly slimmer superstructure at the stern of Norwegian Prima. Didn't really notice that until she swung around. Mary 2 looming in on Mayflower Park. Oh, shipmate Silverback, I think he's criticising my Jim Bowen expression. Been a long time since I've seen, I can't even remember the name of the programme now. Bullseye. That's right. He was quite a character, but it's been a long time since I've seen it, so yes, my accent replication, I'm sure, was very poor. Shipmate Mike Bartlett says son, daughter and law are on Arvia. Bon voyage. Well, they're off on a lovely 2-week cruise, going to the Mediterranean for more sun, considering it's quite sunny in port today, so a great start to their cruise. Yeah, definitely getting a little less visibility. We can see Cowshot, but we're struggling to see past Cowshot. Looks like we've got a few shipmates down in Mayflower Park there. You can see the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. It's a great place to go ship spotting. The ships come really quite close to Mayflower Park, and they don't go very fast either. Of course, Queen Mary 2 is the fastest cruise ship we can import. Yeah, top speed of Queen Mary 2 is somewhere in the region of about 30 knots. Most other cruise ships are about 22 knots, so considerably faster than all the other cruise ships. And before we get carried away with the whole cruise ship, cruise liner thing, yes, I know Queen Mary 2 is a cruise liner, but they're all ships, aren't they? So let's not get carried away with that one. Shipmate Margaret Taylor says she lives at the bottom of Gloucester, no rain here. Heard a bit of a thunder in the distance. Shipmate Mark Johnson says, will Queen Anne come to New York or Boston? I don't know. I would have thought so. I don't know. I don't know what's planned for her season, actually. There we go. Here's the Queen Mary 2 approaching Mayflower Park. Looks like she's up to 6.4 knots, so that's pretty much as fast as she can go in port. Heading out of Southampton for a 4-night short break to Hamburg. And I don't know where she's going off from that one. After that one, she's probably doing a much longer cruise, I suspect. Norwegian Prima, probably getting quite close to Cashot Castle and starting to turn. Probably, I don't quite know where's the other one. We might have missed on Cow's Cam. I don't know, Cow's Cam, Anthem season might be on Cow's Cam soon. Keep an eye out for that. Shipmate at Southwest Robogates. Yes, he says eyes on Anthem. He's just about to pass Cows. Farewell, Captain. Farewell, shipmate. Enjoy your cruise and the lovely evening that I think you should be enjoying. There you go. There's Queen Mary 2 right on the edge of Ferry Cam. Very quite busy this time of year. Lots of excited holiday goers visiting the Isle of Wight. And this is a completely different bow here, isn't it, on the Queen Mary 2. Queen Mary 2's bow compared to Norwegian Prima. Norwegian Prima's bow is swept back. Very different design. I'm sure technically advanced and ideal for cutting the water, but the Queen Mary 2's bow is more of the archetypal image, the silhouette of the cruise liner of yesteryear. Right into the sun here. Shipmate Michael Cruz is looking forward to his 4th round trip to New York on July 21st. My favourite ship. Wow, that's the classic. That's the one I'd be hoping to go on. A New York, transatlantic New York. Of course, back in the day, that would have been across on Queen Mary 2 or back on Queen Mary 2, and then Concorde the other way. The fastest way, and then the most luxurious way. Certainly a big difference in speed. Our shipmate Dim Willis says the Bay of Biscay not very kind last week and very bumpy, as usual. Yep. Shipmate Donna Williams says off in the Mediterranean 2 weeks. You must be on Arvia as well. A lot of shipmates off on Arvia. You can see, even though we are looking into that sort of hazy sky and the sun's making Queen Mary 2 quite a silhouette. Very distinctive, nonetheless. Very distinctive bow. Queen Mary 2. Very terminal. Very, very busy this time of year. I think you might have heard that. That was the first one was a very low Queen Mary 2 honk. Pretty sure she's got one of the loudest horns. One of the loudest horns in port. think we had some good quality hornage there. I was getting a bit worried we didn't have any horns so far this broadcast. Not that I heard anyway. Definitely heard those. Like I say, Queen Mary 2 has a very distinctively low, powerful horn. Iona and Arvia, they have really low horns and not very loud. It travels, but just not very loud. And then the Princess lines, I think they are the noisiest. Although, since I've installed an outside microphone, they seem... I think that's the end of the horn exchange between Queen Mary 2 and Arvia. Hi there, shipmate Jan Zuik. Welcome aboard, shipmates. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Getting very dangerously near 50,000 subscribers. Piano's Arvia is just on the left of our screen there. She is departing, well, should have been departing at 7:45. Oh, sorry, 5:45. She's been delayed. She's be following Queen Mary 2 out. Queen Mary 2 just on a 2-night trip to Hamburg. Shipmate Lucy B, horns, lots of horns, excellent, glad you heard that. Shipmate Johnny B says lots of hornage, good, good. I'm glad it came out. It's difficult to know. At the moment I can't hear my own microphone for some reason. It's become funny again. So I hoped you could hear that. It looked like it was showing up on the meter, but sometimes the horn noises don't pick up very well on the outside microphone. It's too much wind noise. I'll turn the outside microphone off. I think we've probably had enough horns. They probably won't play any more horns. There's UKD Bluefin, Hobber Dredger, coming past the Queen Mary 2. Shipmate Margaret Taylor says that Queen QE2 was faster than Queen Mary 2. I think you're right. Wouldn't be surprised, shipmate. I suspect that's a sign of the times. Shipmate Justin Calicus says 14 weeks till their Arvia cruise. He's bittersweet living in Southampton and seeing these ships come and go. Yes. Yeah, it sort of rubs it in, doesn't it? Yeah. You get all the joy. You can't even avoid it. Even if you don't look out, you can hear the horns. They really do echo all the way around the port of Southampton. Woody Beef says more horns and honking. He heard the horns as well. Excellent. I'm going to check the lines on Arvia, see if she's been singled up. I imagine she would be. He did say she'd be leaving after Queen Mary 2 passed. And yeah, in fact, very prompt. Arvia is actually already on the move. The very keen captain there. Look at that. Arvia is already on the move. And unusually, I don't know if you heard on the radio earlier, I did mention it, all 4 pilots from the Anthem of the Seas the Queen Mary 2, the Arvia and Norwegian Prima, all 4 pilots are being collected. Bit more horny there. All 4 pilots are being collected by the same pilot boat. Yeah, there we go. There's Norwegian Prima just heading around docks. There's the unmistakable bow of Queen Mary 2. We've got Arvia reversing out. Queen Mary 2 just heading past the dock. Arvia on a 14 night, I say 2 weeks, but 14 nights, something called 14-night Mediterranean cruise via La Coruna, Valencia, Marseille, Barcelona, Alicante and Cadiz. Shipmate Ellie Murley says she remembers the first time she heard foghorns, and she was at university in Pompeii. In Pompey. It's just like the enhanced. We're at war. Yes, it can be quite disturbing. Boy, the shipmate Elizabeth Rose Harris. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Very good of you. Getting ever so closer to that goal of 50,000 shipmates on board. Be good if we could reach that by the end of this stream, but if not, I'm sure it'll happen in a day or two. Arvia scooting back quite quickly. I'm not going to guess which way she's spinning because she's going to spin clockwise. She's heading to the lower swing ground, which is right here. And there we go. There's Arvia reversing out. Queen Mary 2 just heading past the dock head. She'll be picking up speed, heading down Southampton water, chasing the other 2 cruise ships down. And then a pilot boat will pick them all up just off of the Isle of Wight. All 4 pilots, then taking them home. Shipmate Leslie Tez, how many passengers on Queen? I don't know, shipmate. I didn't hear it. I haven't, because unfortunately I've broken the radio. I need to find my radio out, replace it, so that we can have the information. Quite a few shipmates on the balcony. We're enjoying a lovely departure from the port of Southampton. Get out and on deck and have some fresh air. Or they head on down to one of those buffets. Unless, of course, they've booked up one of the specialty restaurants on board. There are a number of specialty restaurants on board Arvia, and I do recommend you booking them before you get on board. I completely ignored some advice from Paul, our channel sponsor, and yes, he was correct. You need to book in advance. Shipmates early birdies. I think she's still talking about the foghorns, how loud they are. Yeah, they really are loud in the morning, the foghorns. If you're a light sleeper, they will definitely keep you awake. Shipmate Skeeter Sticks. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We can see here the Queen Mary 2 heading down Southampton Water. The Arvia over here. And I suspect I've missed Anthem of the Seas. Yeah, she's all the way over there. I've missed her on Cowes Cam. Next on Cowes Cam is Norwegian Prima. I'll see if I can get Norwegian Prima on Cowes Cam. For some reason I seem to get my coordinations very sorted for that very well. Not too many waivers on Arvia. One shipmate said he was on Arvia, and I did suggest he waved his towel. Not seen any evidence of towel waving as yet. Well, the shipmate T. Howard, welcome aboard, shipmate. May thanks for subscribing. Oh, shipmate Stephen Joy. Arvia sailing with approximately 5,340 passengers. Yeah, they've been pretty full the last couple of times. Oh, shipmate Newsgirl said, hope everyone got on board quickly. Apparently when she got on board last year, it was a 3-hour delay getting on board. Yikes, you certainly don't want that. There we go. You get a bit of an idea of how big these ships are when you... Oh, I can see some waving going on. Chap there, shipmate there in a pink shirt. Give us a little wave. Very delicate little wave. You can certainly get an idea of the scale of the ships. Arvia just reversing here into the middle swing round. Oh, spider logs on the starboard side. Oh no, shipmate. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we can't really see the starboard side of the ships, unfortunately. So that's something I'd like to remedy. If you do have any locations on the western side of Southampton Water, and you can see the water, and you'd like to allow me to put a camera up, let me know. I'm a bit short-changed on being able to see the other side of the ship. Well, there's shipmate Richards. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Surprising. There's a... I don't know if you can see... not quite see. Shipmate Rich's message is above the camera a bit. There, see, there's a hot tub there on the side of Arvia. 2 hot tubs. 3 hot tubs. I don't think there's only one person in one of the hot tubs. There we go. Now would be the time to get into the hot tub, wouldn't it? I'd have to say my experience... I'm not sure I'd call them hot tubs. Maybe warm tubs, maybe. Got pleasure craft down there, all fended up. I don't know if he's waiting to go into Town Quay. I don't think so, with all those fenders on. Quite a few shipmates on the bow balconies. Arvia has just fired up the bow thrusters now to bring the bow around. Turning clockwise, heading down in towards the dock head. With the shipmate Smeg24, it says big thank you, Captain. We are on Anthem for a 2-night cruise. You gave us a shout out when we were waving from the back. We had a great time. Excellent. Glad you had a good time, shipmates. Yeah, 2-night cruise is quite popular. A good entry point into cruising if you're unfamiliar. Shipmate Travel Mountain Bikes and Spiritum says, ahoy there, we'll be live streaming Wednesday. We're on a roar of 3-night cruise to Bruges. If I'm not live streaming, the cameras will certainly be live, shipmate. They're always live all the time. Ahoy there, I can't quite see them. How can I? Sorry there, shipmate. I couldn't quite see your name. It disappeared in all of the superstructure and masts. Yeah, the cameras are streaming all the time. Netley Cam, Itching Cam, the cruise. They will be live streaming all the time, even if I'm not running a special ships TV for that evening. Sometimes during the week I just can't quite make it. There we go. You can just see, looks like Arvia is not moving, but if we can see here on Netlicam, you can quite clearly see us spinning round. There's Queen Mary 2 heading down Southampton Water. One of the red jets blasting past. Quite a few shipmates on the balconies. Yeah, decent turnout. Shipmate Paul Jill says, 4 weeks' time, this will be us on Arvia. Can't wait. I'm sure you can't. I'm guessing that'll be another 2-week cruise to the Mediterranean. Shipmate Paul Kingman says, here we are on Arvia watching ourselves sail away. Excellent, shipmate. That's the best way to do it. You can be smug in your enjoyment that you're actually on board the ship, and the rest of us, we just have to watch from afar and enjoy sailing vicariously through you. So that looks like Arvia has finished her spin. She's now heading down towards the dockhead, off on her 14-night Mediterranean cruise. Norwegian Prima here, just passing Cowes. It looks like visibility is coming in, isn't it? Very difficult to see the other side of the mainland there now. It does look a bit sunny in Cowes. Oh, there, shipmate Red Ensign. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Yep. Arvia, well, we're looking at Norwegian Prima. She's off on an 11-night one-way cruise to Reykjavik, Iceland, via Zeebrugge, Amsterdam, Bergen, Gallinger, Olsund, and Akuri and Ilsafjord. I think I've got most of those pronunciations correct. Oh, the shipmate Hammer 12 UFO. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I feel like we're getting dangerously close. 50 away from 50,000 subscribers. What a monumental mark that is. I never thought I'd get more than 100. Do have to thank all of you shipmates for subscribing. How fantastic is that? 50,000 subscribers. Who would have imagined it? Imagine if you carry on subscribing like you are, you should be there, if not today, in a day or two. That's Norwegian Prima. That's the last we'll see of her, unfortunately. And then we've got Arvia just in the port here, heading towards the dockhead. Queen Mary 2. Let's see if I can find Queen Mary 2. Yep, there she is. She's heading on her way down to Cowshot. Visibility is not looking brilliant, is it? Well, there's shipmate Ben Ridings. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Getting us one step closer to 50,000. Visibility, yes, visibility has dropped again down to 10.5 nautical miles. Still looking quite bright, though. Even visibility is closing in on us. And with the time approaching 6:20, Arvia is on her way. Anthem of the Seas is already right round the other side of the Isle of Wight. Norwegian Prima is just past Cowes. Queen Mary 2 is heading down Southampton water, and Arvia is now just departing past the dockhead on her way. Right, I'm glad you all hope you all enjoyed that one, shipmates. I was going to say glad you enjoyed it, but I hope you all enjoyed it. Many thanks, I say to everyone for subscribing, because we're very close to 50,000. Might be great if we could break that in the next day or two. Thanks, of course, to all the PayPal donors, Patreons, and of course the Blue Spanner crew who help me out massively in the chat, basically making sure that I don't forget things. Oh, there's shipmate Red Ensign. I've just noticed you've become a member, a midshipman. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing and becoming a member of the channel. Membership of the channel is also available on subscription. Becoming a subscriber is free. If you become a member of the channel, there are some extra benefits, and of course you get a snazzy anchor after your name. Right, I will continue following the ships, but I think this has been a pretty good broadcast, hasn't it? The ship, which ship was it? Anthem of the Seas left early, 4:45 rather than 5 o'clock, so that's why I suggest subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because if sometimes the ships leave early. And we've had 4 ships in the space of essentially an hour and a half. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good going. A lot more ships to come over the coming weeks. Apex, Celebrity Apex coming shortly. That's a newish one. All first time in port. And then we've got Queen Mary 2 back again later, and all sorts going on. Oh, and with that shipmate Shepherd's Book, who says, thanks again, Captain, have an extra tot of grog for me. Well, many thanks, shipmate. It's actually quite a warm day, so I might forego the tot of grog for a cooling beer. But many thanks for that, Shepherd Brook. Much appreciated. Right then, shipmates, I shall tie up this broadcast here, but I shall continue following the ships. And until next time.
Yeah.